what's new?
I'm glad you asked.
We're diving headfirst into the world of cinematic innovation. From mad scientists to tech titans, these 19 movies shine a spotlight on the genius minds that rewrote the rule books and danced to their own quirky beats. But hold on to your seats, because it's not just about gadgets and gizmos. It's about the quirks, the determination, and
the audacity
that make these innovators rock stars of real life. At the end, we'll uncover the common traits that make them tick. I'm Ren.
I'm Gail, and this is What It Takes to Be.
Let's get this party started.
What's new?
I'm glad you asked.
Join the crew of Pirates of Silicon Valley
Everyone knows who we are. Good.
as we set sail on a tech adventure. Bill Gates and Steve Jobs are like modern-day pirates,
You pirate? Yeah, absolutely, Steve.
competing to rule the digital world. With a touch of smarts and a bit of strangeness, they changed how we use computers. So raise your tech flags and be ready to explore the sea of innovation.
So what's new?
I'm glad you asked.
All of the big car companies are switching massively to electric cars. That is a revolution done by one man.
Hold on to your space helmets, because Elon Musk, the real-life Iron Man, takes us on a cosmic journey. Musk is like a real AI robot inventing self-driving cars and rockets to Mars. His secret? A bit of crazy genius and a sprinkle of daring. He dreams big and makes amazing things happen. This is a ride through innovation.
Oh, what's new?
Glad you asked.
I like that.
Hold on to your hats, because Bezos is an innovation adventure.
T-E-R-N-E-T.
Jeff Bezos created Amazon, where you can buy almost anything online. With a sprinkle of clever ideas and a dash of determination, he changed how we shop. His secret recipe? A mix of customer care, big thinking, and I can make the impossible happen spirit. Be ready to shop till you drop with Bezos.
So, what's new?
I'm glad you asked. Ultimately, it's not what you get, it's what you become.
Dive into Inside Bill's Brain, Decoding Bill Gates, for a bite-sized look at a tech genius. Bill Gates made computers popular, and
In life, you have to decide what's important in the world. I will look at energy, climate change, and disease eradication.
helped make the world a better place. With a touch of smarts and a bit of kindness, he turned his ideas into reality. His secret formula? From caring to dreaming big,
This is harder than I expected.
and topping it off with I can change the world brilliance.
What's new?
Glad you asked.
Ford, the man and the machine.
Rev up your engines for Ford, the Man and the Machine, a movie about an auto pioneer. Henry Ford changed how cars were made and turned them into everyday vehicles. With a sprinkle of mechanical know-how and a dash of determination, he made the world a faster place. His secret? A bit of hard work, thinking outside the box, and a let's drive into the future genius.
So what's new?
I'm glad you asked.
Big surprise in Bombshell, the Hedy Lamarr story. Hedy Lamarr is like a Hollywood star with a secret talent. She's also super smart. She mixed beauty and brains to make the world more fabulous and high-tech. She's a shining example of how you can be both glamorous and brilliant at the same time. Be amazed by this incredible lady.
What's new?
I'm glad you asked.
Step into the world of science and fun with the story of Louis Pasteur. He is like a detective who solves the mystery of diseases and makes medicine to help people.
The hospitals of Paris are pest houses. There's scarcely a doctor in the city who's not carrying death on his hands and instruments. Because of microbes, monsieur? Your private menagerie of invisible beasts? Exact. They breed and filth, and he starts from the gutter of Paris tonight, and by tomorrow, reign some mother from this very court.
He's not afraid to try new things and make amazing discoveries. He's also known for an awesome mustache, a journey into his past with his cool science.
So what's new?
I'm glad you asked.
Jonas Salk is the people's scientist.
Get ready for a history lesson in The Shot Felt Round the World. This movie is about Jonas Salk and his friends who fight against bad disease. They're like heroes saving the day with a special shot. They're really brave and want to make the world a healthier place. Let's give a cheer for these amazing people.
So, what's new?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
The story of Alexander Graham Bell unfolds the tale of a man who heard his calling, quite literally. Bell had a vision. Why just talk to your neighbor when you can chat with your cousin on the other side of the country? He turned the telephone into the ultimate family gossip machine, making us all thankful for long-distance bills. Bell was the OG influencer, proving that innovation begins with a hello.
So what's new?
Glad you asked.
The Aviator takes us on a wild ride with Howard Hughes, the man who made flying the friendly skies anything but friendly. He wasn't just an aviation pioneer. He made flying look like the fanciest roller coaster in town. Hughes had a thing for building ridiculously fast planes and dating Hollywood starlets, proving that innovation comes in many forms. He was the original high flyer with a flair for eccentricity.
So what's new, Woody?
I'm glad you asked.
George Lucas, creating an empire, reveals the mastermind behind Star Wars wasn't just a director. He was the captain of the Millennium Falcon, navigating through a galaxy of innovation, Lucas took us to a place where the Force was as real as your alarm clock's snooze button. He revolutionized special effects, turning aliens into household names and making lightsabers the go-to tool for fixing a broken TV. Lucas proved that with imagination, even galaxies far, far away are just a movie away.
So what's new? I'm glad you asked.
James Cameron's story of science fiction.
James Cameron's story of science fiction unravels the genius behind Avatar and Titanic.
Science fiction.
Cameron is the king of innovation. He taught aliens to speak English and sank the Titanic twice. He turned deep-sea exploration into his personal fishbowl and made blue people cooler than the Smurfs.
It doesn't have all the answers, but it sure asks the big questions.
It's always had a social message.
What is it to be human?
What if we could time travel?
Best science fiction or cautionary tales. Is this world coming to an end?
If you thought science fiction was just for nerds, Cameron's like, hold my 3D glasses.
If you're not seeing what if, you're a fool.
He's the visionary director that made Pandora the vacation spot of the future.
So what else is new?
I'm so glad you asked.
Name's Joy, by the way.
Joy unfolds the remarkable story of Joy Mangano, the queen of innovation in household products. She turned a mop into a Cinderella at the ball, proving that even cleaning can be glamorous. Joy's knack for invention was so on point that she probably designed a self-cleaning closet for her ball gowns. She's the fairy godmother of home essentials, making us all believe in the magic of a dust-free world.
What's new?
I'm so glad you asked.
The Social Network reveals the birth of Facebook, where Mark Zuckerberg turned friend requests into a global obsession. He took the world's nosiness to a whole new level, making stalking your high school crush feel like a legitimate pastime. Mark's innovation was turning procrastination into a social movement, where poking people wasn't weird and sharing cat videos became an art form. He's the wizard who turned the internet into a never-ending high school reunion.
So what's new?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
McDonald's can be the new American church. It ain't just open on Sunday.
The founder tells the story of Ray Kroc, the man who turned fast food into a nationwide addiction. He took a humble burger joint and made it into a lifestyle choice, proving that deep-fried innovation can be a supersized success. Ray was so obsessed with consistency that he probably dreamt in perfectly shaped French fries. He's the ultimate fry guy, turning a drive-through into a fast lane of innovation.
So what else is new?
I'm glad you asked.
Spielberg is a deep dive into the mind of the master of movie magic.
Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Steven Spielberg. He turned aliens, sharks, and dinosaurs into household names, making us all wish E.T. could phone home for a movie night. Spielberg's innovation is so legendary that even his popcorn has won an Oscar. He's the director who proved that with a little imagination you can turn a beach day into a shark-themed blockbuster.
Oh, what else is new?
I'm glad you asked.
Steve Jobs peels back the curtain on the man behind the tech revolution, Stephen Jobs. He took gadgets from to oh my gosh, OMG, making us all believe in the magic of an apple, the fruit too. Jobs was so innovative that he probably invented an app to tie his own shoelaces. He's the tech guru who turned every product launch into a rock concert, reminding us that innovation could be as cool as an iPhone.
So what else is new? I'm glad you asked.
I became interested in drawing.
Walt, you scribbling on that barn again?
Walt, before Mickey, reveals the secret behind Walt Disney's magic, a lifelong love affair with animation.
All I ever thought about was animation.
And the stubborn mouse named Mickey. He turned talking animals into Hollywood stars and made Cinderella's pumpkin ride a regular Uber. Walt was so innovative that he probably dreamed in Technicolor. He's the guy who turned a small animation studio into a kingdom where wishes come true.
I can't take it anymore.
Let's toast to the inventors, dreamers, and tinkerers who showed us that creativity is the ultimate power tool. Here's to unveiling the holy trinity of innovation brilliance as seen on the big screen. First up, we have curiosity, the mischief cat that doesn't just kill but sparks entire revolutions. Next, we have creativity, the rebellious artist who colors outside the lines and crafts masterpieces from chaos. And of course, let's give a roaring applause for persistence, the stubborn mule that drags these visionaries through alleys of failure to reach the mountaintops of success. Cheers to curiosity, creativity, and persistence, the triple threat that transforms dreamers into cinematic innovators. Watch next our list of innovators and their traits.